I want to start this session by mentioning that many people don't really understand how manifestation works. You don't need to control every detail and force your will to manifest your desires. Manifesting is about tapping into the flow of your life and allowing your intentions to grow naturally. To achieve this, it is necessary to let go of the desire to know when or where your wish will become a reality. You should not be so focused on the results that you fail to enjoy the journey. You should trust that the universe operates with timing and methods beyond our comprehension. When you feel the urge to take control and make things happen through your sheer willpower, wait for a moment to pause, take a deep breath, and tune into your inner guidance by bringing your awareness to the present moment. Understand what simple steps you can take right now that align with your best interests. You should put in effort, but from a calm state of inner trust rather than anxiety or overwhelm. It's important to remember that if your life is filled with peace and harmony, you shouldn't take advice from someone who is miserable and wants to dictate how you live. There are moments in life when you might feel stuck, but one thing you should realize is that you have a choice. You can either choose to stay stuck and resentful, or you can start by accepting the past and then moving on to create a better, fulfilling life, filled with joy for yourself and the people around you. You have the freedom to make your dreams come true. You can have whatever you want because you have freedom of choice. Let's talk about wealth, for example. You can never expand your wealth by talking or thinking about your lack of money. This negative thinking cannot help you to create more money, and this wasted thinking will always act as a barrier to abundance. Thinking about what you lack only takes what you have. Thinking about poverty only brings you poverty. In this world, there are few affirmations and attitudes that promise to keep prosperity beyond your reach. There is never enough money, or money goes faster than it comes. That is a terrible affirmation that many of us use in our day-to-day lives. The universe will always respond to what you believe about yourself and your life. Take a moment to reflect on any negative thoughts you have about money, then release them and let them go. Remember, you always have a choice. These thoughts have not served you well in the past and will not serve you well in the future. Let positivity and abundance flow into your life. Let us take lottery tickets as an example. You can buy a lottery ticket for fun, but what we often do is we put a lot of attention into winning, and we think winning a lottery will solve all our problems. This is poverty thinking, and this cannot bring lasting positivity to your life. Winning a lottery has rarely brought positive changes to anyone's life. Most lottery winners lose nearly all of their winnings within 2 years and have little to show for it. They are often worse off financially than before. If you believe that winning the lottery can solve all of your problems, you are mistaken. It does not involve changing your consciousness. In effect, you are telling the universe that you don't deserve to have good things in your life, except by a fluke chance. You can have all the things you think the lottery can bring you, only if you change your consciousness and your thinking and allow the abundance of the universe to flow into your experience. By affirming, declaring, and allowing, you will demonstrate wealth far greater than you ever could by winning a lottery. You will be able to keep them because they will be yours. Another thing that can prevent you from prospering is dishonesty. Remember that what you give in life comes back to you, always. If you take from life, then life will take from you. It is that simple. You may not think of yourself as a thief. And the second is I prosper wherever I turn. When I started using this, I had very little money with me. But using these affirmations consistently has made them come true. For a long time, I believe that business is where we can bless and prosper each other. The concept of cutthroat business is always beyond my understanding. The idea of trying to cheat and deceive someone else does not sound like a joyous way to live. I've always believed that sharing the abundance in the world can bring us all together. Once a day, stand with your arms open wide and say with joy, I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in the universe. Thank you, life. Life will hear you and respond. Use these affirmations with trust and feeling to attract the wealth you desire. I am a magnet for money. Money and prosperity of every kind are irresistibly drawn to me. Wherever I work, I am deeply appreciated. I live in a loving, abundant, harmonious universe, and I am grateful. I am now willing to open myself up to the unlimited prosperity that exists everywhere. My life is filled with abundance, as I am blessed to have all the resources I need in great supply. I'm grateful for the abundance that surrounds me, and I look forward to utilizing it to create a fulfilling and prosperous future. The law of attraction brings only good into my life. I am shifting from thinking about poverty to think about prosperity, and my financial situation is improving. I express gratefulness for all the good things in my life. Each day brings wonderful new surprises. I deserve the best, and I accept the best. I welcome abundance into my life, and I let go of any resistance towards money. I now allow joy to flow freely into my life. My good comes from everywhere and everyone. If you believe that you lack creativity, then that belief will continue to be true for as long as you hold on to it. There is an innate creativity within all of us, and if we allow it to flow freely, we will be both surprised and delighted by the results. We all have creativity inside us. While some of us may express ourselves more creatively than others, we all can tap into this energy and create something beautiful. We all have unique talents and abilities. We also use them to create our lives every day. But unfortunately, too many of us had bad experiences that limited our minds. When I was a child, a teacher told me I couldn't dance because I was too tall. Similarly, my friend was told he couldn't draw because he drew the wrong tree. It is so silly, but as a child, we were obedient and believed the feedback. But now you can go beyond any false assumption you have about yourself. It is common to believe that you must be an artist to be creative. But let me tell you, dear one, that it is just one form of creativity, and there are so many more waiting for you to explore. You are a creator yourself. You are creating every moment of your life, from the creation of new cells in your body to choosing your responses. Your relationships with friends and your attitude about yourself are all a part of creativity. You could be a great storyteller. You could cook delicious food. You could do gardening creatively, or you can express your creativity in a million ways. When being kind to others, these are just a few examples of the millions of ways of expressing yourself creatively. No matter how you choose to express yourself creatively, you will always feel satisfied and deeply fulfilled by everything you do. You are always guided by the divine spirit. Remember that spirits never make mistakes. Whenever you feel a strong desire to create or express something, know that it is divine discontent. Your longing is a calling from the divine. When we accept what is and follow a laid-out path, we are guided, guarded, and assured of success. We always have a choice to trust the spirit and go with it, or remain stuck in fear. I understand that fear can be overwhelming at points, but don't let it hold you back. The universe loves you and wants you to succeed in everything you do. Remember that you are always expressing yourselves creatively. In fact, being creative is the only thing you do. You are expressing yourselves in your unique way all the time, and that's what creativity is. So it's time to let go of any mental beliefs that say you are not creative, and start every project that comes to mind